Welcome back, everybody. Now I'm going to start a new series here. It's my laddering adventures, which is I've had some quite hilarious ones, so I've decided I'm going to start uploading either every game or games that I find are actually interesting in some manner or fashion, which I haven't really decided yet. But spawning in our bottom right-hand corner, we have our red Terran RainbowDash, and spawning in the blue corner or top left corner, whatever works for your preference. Is me. Now this is a TvT, obviously, and we do have Vexatious. It's been around the town quite a bit. He is a bronze league. When the game loaded up, it showed me he was indeed bronze, and I was placed in silver. At the end of the previous season, I was top gold, pushing into lower plat. So with the new changes, I'm not really sure where that places me. I think I still would be low plat if I had kept on playing, but these games have been relatively easy since then. Not to say that I am not making horrific mistakes here. Let's go ahead and get some music going. I don't know if we got any going. It's kind of a little lonely. Yeah, we have music. I guess it's just a little quiet. Let's turn that up a little bit. Get the game back going. But nonetheless, fairly standard builds. We have barracks coming out of each people here. Refinery going down much earlier for RainbowDash. I do think I actually see that as the SCV comes over and is scouting. Something I've been trying to get in the habit of is, obviously you need to scout. If you're not scouting, you're really going to end up with some problems in your later career. You want to make scouting a huge habit. He sends a scout out too. And some really funky stuff happens here, and I can't believe I actually let this happen. We'll go ahead and let that run out, or run through, so you can see exactly what happened. Now let's take a look at the army supply. I want to see his workers. I am actually ahead in workers. He's not sure how that's happening, since he seems okay. He's not queuing them up when he needs to be. So I'm consistently building while he is not, and I think I upgrade that into an orbital right there. Let's see if I do. What am I doing? I'm doing something. There we go. There's the orbital, and I know I go for an early CC. Now we have SCV sitting down here, doing absolutely nothing. Oh my goodness. Well, that was convenient, and I really don't want to record all that, so you guys are stuck with a sneeze in the middle of that. Now, I do have the ramp down. I wasn't really expecting anything. He builds a factory on the lower ground. Now, there is a somewhat big chunk down here where you can lift up something and then land it and not really expect it. Now, I already have a few Marines popping out very quickly, while he has 2 at his ramp. I'm still ahead in worker supply, and the army supply is pretty much split down the center. So I have a slight worker lead, which is getting me some more resources. Something he needs to hopefully... Is he? Okay, he's just now getting his orbital command, so he's even behind on that a little bit. So I'm ahead in several ways, especially having a second base in production. But nonetheless, when he finishes this, he's going to lift it up and send it over here. And it's just a ridiculous strategy that I guess when you're in Bronze League, you hope will work. See, right here, we have the landing, and it's literally just out of my sight range. If we go ahead and... Yeah, we can't see that. It's just out of it. This Marine, oh, it just doesn't see it. It's literally skirting the side of this. So Widow Mines do end up coming out of this, and they're already predetermined to ping out over to the worker line. I'm not expecting this at all. It is my own base. I should have had better sight of my base, maybe a supply depot or something kind of sitting down there, because I do have 2 supply depots already building up here. But that first Widow Mine is about to pop, and we're still pretty much even on supply. The Widow Mine is going to change that a little bit, though. First Widow Mine does go ahead and head out, and I am none the wiser. I don't even notice until the first one goes off, unfortunately. There goes the first one. Units lost, so it only got 1 there, so it wasn't really worth all that much. I don't remember which key is the workers killed. There we go, workers killed, just 1. Nothing super devastating. Still, another Widow Mine is in production. Now, luckily I had these guys on the A command. They instantly switch over to attack the Widow Mine before it can even burrow, and the Marines are going to do their job. He is, of course, going to lift that off. I just switched all the workers over to this other base and queued them both up to send new workers to the original base. So he's already really far behind, 20 to 21. Quickly, that'll start switching, just mainly due to the fact that he's only on 1 base and 3 racks. Building 2 more supply depots because he's heavily supply blocked. Considering I'm already at 54, he's only at 27 for maximum supply. he goes ahead and starts working that over. Now, I figure at this point that if he's built this factory and he has all these Marines, he's probably behind, and he's also floating a lot of money. He's building... Okay, it's where he's landing his factory. I thought he was building another one. I start heading out. I do have upgrades on the way. +1 is on the way in a tech lab, so I want to get my stim pack and shield up. Shield is actually better than stim in the long run, at least in the beginning. You want to get stim immediately afterwards, but stimmed, if you have the same amount of stimmed Marines and same amount of Marines with just shields, the Marines with shields actually end up winning out. So it's very important to know that if you're going for one upgrade over the other, if you think you have about equal, you want to go for the shields first. Now the Marines are starting to head over. The armor supply is 11 to 12. However, the way he has these positioned is really bad. He has the same amount of Marines as I do, except he has them on the hold position button. That is the biggest loss of this battle, and actually ends up winning out with quite a substantial lead. 2 Marines are left, and he just runs away. He's running back towards that. I do end up backing out of this because he pulls almost all of his SCVs, which is ridiculous. He did not need to pull that many, especially with more Marines being popped out. Marines are not doing their job. But he is starting to lose a lot of those workers as this comes down. Now I do start queuing up my Marines to all spawn there. I have 3 racks, 1 with a reactor, so I'm pumping out 4 Marines at a time. +1 is almost about to finish, and that's going to be important. Now, this is the stupidest thing I have personally ever seen, is he is chasing a single Marine all the way back to base. This is ridiculous. He's losing so much. Look at the income tab. The income tab is 1,000 to 200. What can he expect to gain from this? I'm already going over to build a 3rd base. That was a complete throwaway for him. 10 to 3 on the killed now. So he has 1-1s going up when I've already finished my 1, and I have shields. By the time I get down there, the shields will already be done. So with his income tab looking nothing short of a... Do I want to say a 3rd world country? Maybe that's a little racy, but nonetheless, he's a very poor country at the moment with not a lot of income, and me being... I don't want to say not stupid. This is lower league. I messaged him but didn't get anything back. So I don't know what was that. I told him that he shouldn't have followed me all the way, but he does have a Hellion, which is a decent idea to actually counter the Marines that I'm pushing through. However, I have a lot of Marines. Shield is about to finish. It only has a matter of 13 seconds left. By the time these Marines get down there, they're going to be a formidable opponent. Now, he does have a 2nd CC on the way. I have a 3rd one just about to actually finish up. The worker supply is 39 to 18. That is a huge issue for him. My income is going to continue to outpace him, even with his mules. Now, there is a scam that I land down, and I realize, okay, he has a Hellion. I need to target that down. So exactly what I do is I get rid of that Hellion before it can even fire off a volley, and shields are up, and it's an instant win at this point. He pushes back. I realize, okay, I'm going to take out the CC. Now, he's running... What is he building? Okay, he's building a reactor, so he didn't actually get anything out of that starport. He pulls all of his workers once again, which is just ridiculous. He does not need to do that. And it's a slaughter fest. Welcome to the massacre for RainbowDash. Interesting name, by the way. You're obviously a brony. Creepy breed of people. And that's that. It's 6 supply to 62. It's not really much of a game at the moment. He brings 3 Marines over, and I don't know what he expects to attain from that. And that's that. It's 6. Push in with the rest of the units, and looks like he was thinking about building, and he leaves. No GG. That is game. A bunch of Marines pop out, but that's it. No GG. He just decided to quit. So, an interesting game. That one, especially with the proxy floating over base thing. I forgot that I had double starport just finishing up because I didn't know what was going to happen after that. I didn't realize he was so far behind. Obviously, you always want to be prepared. You never know what your opponent actually has. For all I know, he had a base sitting over here or sitting over here. Something that I didn't know about where he's getting a ton of income. But, hope you guys enjoyed that. It was definitely a weird game, and there'll be more of these in the future, so I hope you enjoyed, and see you guys next time.